Hi everyone, I hope all is well. Well, today we're going to look at clipboard, and I'm also certain that you're still practicing what we've been learning so far. At least when you watch any video and you're having any problem, pause it, practice it, and then come back to watch the video. So let's start with a clipboard. Clipboard is mainly used for pasting, copying a text. So let's try to have an example on that. So let's say I've typed ribbon. Before I can copy the ribbon text, I would have to select the text first. And you see that once I select the text, my copy command and then the cut command will be active. So let me try clicking outside to see if it will work. Now you see that I've clicked outside. You could see that the cut and then the copy command are inactive. So let me try to select it again. And you see that the cut command, the copy command are active again. And mind you, when we say cut command, cut is used to move a text or something from one location to another. And then copy is just the duplication of that particular text. So let me try copying this text and see. You see, I copied the text within the same clipboard. And then again, I'm going to paste it within the same, using the same clipboard. So I just pasted. It is telling you that on this clipboard, its main purpose or its main function is to copy and paste text. Good. Now there are more options here. Now anytime you see drop down, it means that there are more options there. So what you have to do is you click on the arrow to see more of the options. Now let's try to see how it is done. So supposing I have this text formatted and it is red. If I copy this text and I want to paste it, we have so many options of how to paste your text. So when you click on this text, this particular paste icon, the text that you are going to paste will inherit the details or the properties of the text you copied before. That being said, I mean that when you use this option, now the text that you will paste will inherit the exact details of this particular text. So let's try to use it and see. So we pasted and now we have it here showing the exact same style of what we copied here. Now let's try the other format. Sorry, the other icon. Whenever you try this, meaning that it is going to merge the formatting in the sense that it is only going to maintain the basic formatting properties, which are the bold, italics, or underline. This one, it is going to inherit the details of the basic text formatting properties, which are the basic italics, underline. So supposing we underlined our text before, let's say this one. Supposing we bolded it and then we underline. Once we copy and then we try to paste it this way, you see that it will inherit the basic text formatting style we applied to the text. and then it will ignore the text color. Good. Now let's try the other option under the clipboard. Once you click on this, meaning it is going to paste the text you copied as a picture file. So let's try to copy it, paste it and see. So you see that now it has pasted it as a picture file or as an object where we can use the text wrapping and then be moving it around. Right? Good. Now let's try the last option, which is this icon. Then the name is keep text only. With this one, once you select this one, it is going to paste the raw text, the text that has not been formatted. It is going to paste a raw text. So let's say this one. You can see from here that because we use that particular pasting function, it pasted a very clean or unformatted text. So now, with a clipboard, considering the ribbon we have here, now once you click on this small button, you will see that it will expand for you to have many options. Right? Good. So that is it for the clipboard. Well, let's look at another example or another function or command from the clipboard, which is the format painter. The format painter. It's very simple to use the format painter. So I have to test on my screen, political science, and then political science. We are going to use the format painter to work on these tests. Remember, I've already said that the clipboard is purposely used for copying and pasting text. So let's try to look at the function of the format painter. Now, supposing, let's say we have this text designed. So let's give it a color. Let me increase the boldness and let me increase the size. Now, this is what the format painter is used for. Let's say we've formatted this text, and so we want to copy the formatting style or the design or the properties of this text we have here now. Now we can see that we have made it bold, we've increased the size, and we've also applied a color. So let's say we want this text down here to have the same formatting style that the top text has. Then we just have to select this text and then come and click on the format painter. So once you click on the format painter, you see the text change to a brush and a cursor pointer. You only have to click at the beginning of your new text and then you drag like we were selecting a text. Now when you leave your hand, you see that it will duplicate the formatting style you gave to your text to the second one. So let's get another example. So let's say I have a text like a quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dogs. Example like this, we would like to apply to, let's say, coming to the university is an option. So we are going to design the top text by increasing or changing the effect. So we have this effect here. Let's try to increase the size. So now we've increased the size. What do we want to do? We want to copy the design or the formatting style this particular text has, this sentence has, and then apply it to this text. So watch it again. You only select the text by clicking and dragging over the text, and then you come and click on Format Painter. And when you are done, you just select the new text. I'll remind you that the pointer will change to a brush and a cursor pointer. So as you drag along, now remove your hand from the mouse pad, and then you see that it will change to the new formatting style you had with the first text. So that is for Format Painter. Now let's look at cut and paste. Now, if I want to move this text from here to, let's say, down here, the only thing I have to do is to select the text and then click on cut. That means I want to move it from that place, cut to the new place, and then click paste. You see, now let's try your hands on it. Pause the video and type the quick brown force jumps over the lazy dogs. Select it, cut it or move it from there, and then bring it down under the political signs. Good. So that is it for the Format Painter. Again, we can also try another thing by moving a text to a place without cutting it. So let's try to move this one. With this strategy, you just select the text and then you click on the text and then move it down. You see that as I click and then drag, my cursor has changed. You see now I've moved it down here. So sometimes some of you might be trying to select a text, and instead of selecting, they realize that some part of the text will come at the beginning of the text. Example, let me do it again. I'm trying to show you a situation whereby some of you have difficulties in trying to select a text. They will have the intention of selecting a particular text, let's say for this one. So they would like to select the whole thing. But by the time they realize, they've moved a text that is supposed to be at the end to the beginning of the text. And I'm explaining this how it happens. When you are trying to select a text and by mistake you had a problem with your mouse pointers, you only have to, with your mouse button, you only have to click outside and then select again. So there is a situation whereby as you are selecting your text, something could happen and then the selecting will only affect this side. Now when it affects this side and you click on the selected text, like what I've done now, and you move it to any direction. So let's say if you move it here, it will move the text from that place to the second destination you left your mouse pointer, your mouse button. Again, let's try to move this at the beginning of the text. You see, it is there. So we can click and then be moving it around. So it is another way of moving a text from one particular location to the other. So thanks for watching this video. This is for the clipboard. We'll be moving to formatting text, whereby we are going to treat the font and then the paragraph box. Okay.